We're testing 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me, Brian? You're going to start now, and then, yeah, I can just jump on it.
Good evening and welcome to Marvelous New Event for today's
Well, it's a good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Round 11 VPL2 match between the host Brunswick Juventus and the visiting Boroondara-Carey Eagles, coming to you live from CB Smith Reserve. All thanks to our broadcast sponsor in Joe Quality's Corner, located at Preston Market. If you're looking for some quality meat, make sure you give them a visit. Joe's Quality Corner at Preston Market. They got some fantastic deals on this weekend. Make sure you go down and visit them. Let them know you're a Brunswick Juventus fan. My name is Alex Sivkarowski, and joining me in the commentary box tonight is the one and only Joe Salo. Joe, welcome aboard.
Thank you, Alex. Great to be here. Lovely night for football.
It is indeed. When we were inside, feel grateful for those that did come out here and support the teams. And if you're watching out at home, make sure you like and share the stream. Let us know where you're watching from. Without your support, we could not have done this. What a game we've got in our hands, Joe. It is our boys who are equal first, give or take, given on goal difference, playing against a team that is currently sitting in 7th spot in Boroondara, but they are coming off a big win over Essendon Royals. But our boys aren't too shabby either. They've got 3 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss over the last couple of games. A tough game last week against Altona City, but nevertheless, they're still in quite good form.
It was a tough game. It was an away game. A point was duly taken, and in the end, the gaffer will probably be happy with taking that point. We're back at home now on our own turf. Boroondara-Carey Eagles, newly promoted. Don't score a lot of goals, concede a few, but they'll be keen to impress against us tonight.
They are indeed. Their form, though, Joe, hasn't been quite as good as we mentioned. That 1 win last week. Prior to that, 3 losses and a draw. So they're sitting in 7th place. So, well, coaches are given their instructions. Time to go. We'll go through the lineups as we have them here. For us, it's in goals is Wonsak Choi. Number 3, the captain, Nicholas Simioi. 4 is Krang Lim. 5, Matthew Watley. 6, Philip Petreski. 7, Matthew Kundari. 13, Matthew Lazaridis. 18, Lucas Vaz. 20, Stefan Ristic. 23, Jonathan Bunas. And 99 is Max Batchelor. So Oliver Stankowski just making 3 changes with Lazaridis, Ristic and Watley. Out is Graham, and Redmore and Mikolev are on the bench. So Boroondara playing in their purple strip will get us underway here as the referee, Daniel Isaac, gets us underway. And it's going to be a very, very entertaining game, and we can't thank you all for tuning in tonight and ensuring we bring home the boys.
We've got a lot of people watching from around the globe. Specifically, I know Matthew Watley's back with us this week after suspension. His proud parents are watching all the way from Wales, so cheerio to the Watley crew.
Yes, I'm not sure what time it is there, but good on them for tuning in. It's always great to see the players and their families tuning in and supporting these boys here. So early start here as the Boroondara try to get us underway here, getting gang tackled there. No change from their lineup last week. Menelaos Koutroulis having the same starting lineup as he had last week against Essendon Royals. Feels like maybe that's his best lineup here, so he's going to back his boys in tonight, and it's up to us to really take it to him as Lim now right in front of us, having to play it down the line as Vaz tries to play the quick 1-2. So a new partnership there forming between Vaz and Lim, as it's an easy one for Kundari.
Lim played left back last week against Altona. The gaffer's got faith in him as a defender, and this time he switches over to the right.
Big man Jonathan Bunas, hasn't he been in fine form since coming back from injury? He's given that extra enforcement in the middle of the park and allows Stefan Ristic to play freely, as well as Philip Petreski. He can bring the ball up, as speaking of Petreski, goes wide. Lim looking for the line. Vaz made the run, tried to flick it on, but in the end he gets cut off there by Nichols. And we'll go through the lineup for Boroondara as Semeo in goals. Dylan Kolachi, number 3. Number 5 is Dylan Lomas. Number 6 is the captain, Josh Stadnicki. Number 7, Udai Komasaka. 9 is Jacob Colosimo. 10 is Alex Meany. 12, Lachlan Nicholas. As Lazaridis clears up the line there. 14 is Benjamin O.C. Safo. 21, Daniel Filano. And 22 is Hong Jong Yong, as Choi plays it out wide to Lim, getting a lot of early touches as Vaz. That partnership is linking up nicely. They switch it out wide. Good ball over the top, looking for a through ball. It's Ristic now, tries to cut in, and they will keep it in. So the keeper in Samar has done well, as Ristic just couldn't get a touch. He's under control there, Joe.
Moved the ball along quite smartly there. There was a nice little flick on to Ristic, who just his first touch a little bit lacking and ran away.
Been in and out of the side there. Injury start to his Brunswick Juventus life, but has definitely got the qualities there to really make a difference in this lineup here. That is another throw in deep at left back.
Neither side too fluent at the moment. Bit of a rush onto the ball. Whoever settles the quickest might get something early on.
Another chance for Boroondara now to bring it back into play. Looking for the line. I've flicked off in the middle. Got to be careful here. Bit of confusion at who's going to clear. Eventually, they're able to contain themselves and still in a dangerous position as eventually Lazaridis. It's good football here, pressure football from Boroondara as they eventually cleared the lovely ball as Lim now can open it up.
Nice out ball there.
Petreski waiting for it in the middle and he's missed everyone.
Bit of turnover from both teams, Alex.
Yeah, both sloppy there as chested back that time by Stadnicki to his keeper. So a bit wasteful from both sides, not really.
Just burning off a little excess energy at the start of the game. I feel both teams looking like they're releasing the ball when it's not there to be released properly.
There's Boroondara, the Eagles now. That one just sliced it off his boot as Lim heads it back. Bunas will get it under control. The big man turns. Lovely ball up the line. Now it's a good ball into the middle. It's Batchelor. They're lining up in the middle, chasing hard. He cuts in nicely. It's Batchelor. He shoots. It's a good save. Almost an own goal, but Batchelor there just couldn't get a clean-cut shot off there that time, Joe.
No, we couldn't. We had Matthew Kundari and Oliveira running into the box. I think Batchelor thought he might be able to get a clean strike on it. He didn't quite connect with it. Keeper made a simple save, although he had to do it twice.
Good work there from Max Batchelor. It was a lovely ball over the top from Lim. He's really coming out of the gates early. And Oliver Stankovsky will be really proud that he's doing that as strong header there. Again, really good football here from the boys in black and white.
No real press on the game from Boroondara. Happy to sit back and watch us in the back third, which allows us to move.
There's Lim now playing a front free here, the Eagles, and happy to just allow Brunswick to move it from one side of the pitch to the other as Lazaridis lost one over the top but just had too much legs on it.
That's one of the reasons why they're happy to sit back in 2 banks and 3, Alex. There's the final ball that we released there on a couple of occasions has gone to no one. So they're thinking, we'll let them play with it, and they'll give it back to us. At the moment, that's what's happening. We just need to catch them out once.
Once again, a turnover as Ristic gets muscled off the ball. They come in the middle of the park. Kamasaka, but that's going to be a card, and that's a strong challenge there from Stefan Ristic.
Yellow card to Ristic.
So early on, giving away a foul. And needs to be careful now. He's got a big stretch here where he has to contain his composure. As the Eagles now just on the halfway line. Off one down the line there. Bit of an awkward ball. If they get it through again. Looking to clear, but at the moment just put themselves in a big position and it'll be a goal kick in the end and Choi to bring it back into play.
Boroondara represented the last couple of years by an old boy of ours, Jacob Colosimo, who's wearing the number 9 shirt for Boroondara. Quality player. Getting on a bit now, but possesses that touch of quality. So one to look out for the 2 centre halves.
A short ball here by Brunswick as they go up forward. It's brought down by Batchelor. Bunas waiting for it. Ristic just couldn't get a clean cut shot of the way the tackle came in. And it'll be a throw just in front of the Boroondara bench here at CB Smith Reserve.
Fractionally look cleaner, Alex, but that's all just a fraction. No real settling yet.
Lazaridis to bring it in, looking to go long, go short. Oh, poor ball there from Lazaridis now. Turnover here, chance. It falls for Kamasaka. Good work by Lim, stood his ground. Bunas now. Just got held up a little bit there by the big man. Has Ristic there to assist. Lovely darting ball in.
Kundari.
Yeah, Kundari's really starting to get more involved. Lazaridis overlapping. Ristic, plenty of space here on the right-hand side. Bunas. Lim can open it further wide here to the right. Gets it to the ball in. Cuts it back into Bunas. Whips in a good ball, headed away. Not the greatest of clearance, but it falls to Kamasaka. Bit of pressure now by the Eagles. Eventually clear upfield. Good touch here. Got to be first to the ball. Good defending there by Nichols. Just used his body well. Kamasaka just not expecting it, and Petrescu will be happy to see that one go over the line. Starting to slowly see some gaps now in Boroondara's game. As you said, Joe, playing with a bank of 4-3-3.
Little space found by Batchelor. Good move.
Lim. Good movement here from Brunswick Juventus. Able to get out of trouble. Looking for another ball down the line. This time cut off again in the end.
Just a bit rusty at the moment, Lazaridis, with both last two balls have been just under quality for him.
Lim.
Capable of a little bit more than that.
It's Vaz. Scored a goal last week, 4 for the season. Lucas Vaz starting to show what he's capable of. Bunas goes wide. Lazaridis gets another chance here. Ristic offers support. Ball in the middle. Good work. It's Batchelor. Can turn. Got plenty of time.
Bit of space out the right again.
Lim again, really finding open space here. Lovely ball down the line. Hard chase by Vaz. He gets there in the end. Looks up. Got a lot to do to beat 2. Plays a smart possession to Bunas. Bunas, a little chip over the top. Headed away. Still in play for Brunswick here. Vaz keeps it in. Lim. This good football here by Brunswick Juventus now. Really opening up the gates. Lovely ball in, but just wasn't clean enough there as Petrescu's there to clean up, and they go back to Simeoi.
Good work.
I don't mind that, Joe. Just they had nothing in front. They go back and reset.
Dominating possession the last 5 minutes, which is good. Good signs. Good interplay. Just need to see something come off at the end and get a shot away at some stage. Just took his eye off the ball a little bit. Simeoi back over to Watley. Good to have the big man back after a week's rest. Unheralded, of course.
Petrescu now for a bit of space. Lazaridis overlapping Ristic. Just had too much sauce on that one, and it'll be a throw for Boroondara right in front of their bench on the right-hand side. Sitting very deep at the moment now, so need to be careful. And it'll be an awkward clearance, but either way it's worked. Bouncing on the back of the head, and chance for Boroondara now. They can switch it out to the left-hand side. It's good work. Kamasaka tries to take on Lim. Good work by Lim. Slows him down, gets a second chance at it. Lim really making life difficult for Kamasaka. They have to pull it back out again. Chance for Filano. Squares it in the middle of the park. Nichols has a crack. It's an awkward one, and Choi will take it comfortably as he releases Watley, and Lim now looks upfield.
First time scramble there for Boroondara up forward. Just a little bit to think about, but handled it with a little bit of ease, which is good.
Petrescu quickly over the top there, looking for Ristic. It's a foot race now. Got to be careful here, Boroondara. They clear it up the field, and it's just come off one of our boys, and it will be another throw. So targeting that left-hand side there, Joe, which is interesting, but you feel like maybe they should target the right-hand side. Lim and Vaz are really linking up nicely.
It may be that we're trying to create some space on the right-hand side. Definitely Ristic got a little bit of pace about him, so maybe they're thinking that's where they're suspect. Like to see the delivery a little bit cleaner. Been caught out chasing something that hasn't been directed.
Vaz, lovely work. Bunas got around his man.
Nothing
Maybe
doing.
expecting a foul there, but big man's got to get up. A chance here now. Meany puts a through ball in. Good defending here. They win it back. The Watley will go back to Troy.
Good numbers around the defensive then.
Beautiful ball in. Finds Ristic now. Sorry, Petrescu. Bunas can go wide to Ristic. Boroondara get numbers behind the ball now. Choi coming out up to the centre circle there. Brave from the keeper as Lim looks to cut in.
Telegraphed that somewhat. We get it back again.
Good work there from Stadnicki, the captain. Seen it from a mile away. As Brunswick Juventus now trying to push on forward. The numbers surge. Batchelor waiting for it in the middle. Won't get there. We'll get a chance at a throw.
Just getting crowded out to that right-hand side. It looks like we're going there repetitively, but just running out of space. I'd like to see it come back and switched across to this side a little bit quicker. We have done on a couple of occasions, allowing Lim to get up on the right-hand side. You feel that we'll get some sort of chance shortly if we keep the possession game up a little bit?
Vaz and Lim just having words to each other, maybe just trying to get their paths going correctly. As
he's a long way forward, Choi.
Yeah, he's being brave in the last couple of minutes as Lim. Vaz, lovely work there, just dummied it nicely now, beats two players. Lucas Vaz looks up, looking to square it in the middle to Bunaz. I was looking, trying to cut back, but Meany was in the way as he sends it upfield. Brought nice little touch, 2 to beat now. Good work here by Colosimo. Kamasaka kept running, but eventually it's cleared by Simioi, and it'll be a throw-in right in front of us here at CB Smith Reserve.
That blind turn by Jonathan Boonis hasn't worked on 2 occasions. They've worked out that's his preferred, but thought a quick layoff might have been the best option there. We had numbers around the ball.
Villanio to bring it in. Guy looks for the line, headed away by Vaz. Bunas. It's going to be a free kick as Meany was holding it up as Petrisky lets one go through the middle, looking to get it on the end of it. It's Batchelor, he does. He gets past Lomas. Batchelor now, one-on-one. Oh, I tried to play through Bunas. Maybe he's better off having a shot. Eventually Boroondara can clear and they're going forward now. Bit of a break there from Yong. Good turn that time from Meany.
Back in position we go, 2 banks of 4. Boroondara got to do it the hard way now.
Just feel like, Joe, if they just went forward a bit quicker, Boroondara, they could have maybe broken it, but they gave them enough time for Brunswick to get back into position there.
They did. It took one sideward pass. By that stage, we're 2 banks of 4 again. And they've gone all the way back to the keeper.
Samaro upfield looking for the left-hand channel here. Ball will be out of play as assistant referee. Raises his flag and a chance for a throw.
Marvellous night for football. Not very cold, no breeze to speak of. The ground holding up in condition.
Let us know your thoughts online, ladies and gentlemen. We'd love to hear from you. Wherever you're watching around the world, let us know how do you think this one's gone so far and where can the changes be made tactically for both sides. We'd love to hear thoughts. Drop us a line on Facebook. As Boroondara now, they go back to Stadnicki. Bit of space now on the right-hand side for the Eagles. Plays it into Meany. Quick 1-2s here. Trying to create some gap, but Brunswick are able to just attack them at each time. They get their good work. Lazaridis wins it back. And it'll be another throw right in front of his bench. "17 minutes played, best chance going to Max Batchelor." Other than that, it's been a pretty close game so far, Joe.
It has. I think we've been comfortable in possession and not sure that we've been caused too many problems so far from Boroondara. You can see right there they're happy to let us have the ball. So maybe a ploy on there. They've got 5 across the back here at the moment.
Oh, Bunas that time was caught out of position now.
That's what we
Chance
don't
for Boroondara. Kamasaka looking to take on Lim. Goes left. Good sliding challenge there from Lim. Forces him into the corner. Still going, Lim and Kamasaka really battling hard. Lim comes away with a great work there from the youngster. Bunas now, it's got to be good in position. They go back to Choi. They go forward here, Lazaridis waiting for it, eventually gets there. Looks up in the middle. Petreski waiting for it. Chose to ignore him. It's another poor ball there. And it's a couple of misplaces there from Lazaridis, Joe, and maybe just a little bit rusty, as you said.
Yeah, just a little bit rusty. You can see that. I haven't seen him cross the halfway line too many times going forward with a bit of confidence, but he'll get that back as the game progresses.
As it's a throw just on the halfway line on the far side. Out of the way. It'll be another throw for Brunswick Juventus. Almost 19 minutes played here at CB Smith Reserve. Still 0-0. Only one chance by Max Batchelor. Other than that, it's been a pretty much played in the middle of the park as the short throw.
All bar two for Boroondara behind the ball.
Lim now for a bit of space on the right-hand side. Looks to cut in. Will happily go back to Watley. Simioi. Faz waiting for it patiently here in front of us. Lim, Bunas, this time in his position. Just Petreski eventually came over, but it was a bit too late as they've gone all the way back. Happy to hold on to the ball here as Petreski eventually gets there. Lazaridis made a good overlapping run now. This is his chance. They're streaming forward. It's Batchelor in the middle. Oh, it's off the crossbar. That should have been in the back of the net.
First time Lazaridis out on the left, and that's what he can do. Great ball across, and unfortunately Batchelor's hit it against the crossbar. But that's the sort of style of play that we've become accustomed to from Lazaridis.
Bunas plays it in out wide to Lim. Deep cross in, maybe it's a bit too deep. Petreski will get there, no. Young wings it, looks up, has nothing on. Eventually Colosimo offers support.
Ristich on the floor behind play. Gets up now, seems to be okay.
Oh, dangerous ball in the back here. They're mucking around with Stadnicki. Just sends it forward wherever he can get it. Kundari absolutely filthy with his centre forwards there as they switch it out wide to the right hand side now, the Eagles. That's probably just awakened him a bit there as that miss from Batchelor. Lovely ball in from Lazaridis. He got on the end of it, Joe, but just couldn't direct it in the back of the net.
We were just saying a few minutes earlier that hadn't seen him cross the line yet and go forward with those runs, and that was exactly what the gaffer would be expecting.
Kamasaka and Lim, that's been a great battle so far. Lim whips in across, straight down the throat of Choi. Petreski now. There's nothing in front. Has to go sideways to Lazaridis.
Batchelor giving the centre halves a bit of a run around from left to right to deep.
Well, they need to be careful because they don't have Barfrosh. He's out of the side completely, so he can't spare too much energy. But we've got Justin Mikulev on the bench as well, and Terence Carter, so plenty of firepower if he needs a rest later in the game. As
he should be on the score sheet already from now, which would have been the highlight of all that work he's put in so far, but possibly the best yet to come. The Zebras look to cement their stranglehold in the game.
Again, showing the ball too much. Stadnicki just picks off at the big centre back. He goes forward. Colosimo pushed out wide. This is where you need to be careful here. Brunswick Juventus, high ball in the middle, headed back. Just couldn't get his angle right, Alex Meany.
There's a free header there. Thought he was a little bit too loosely marked.
There's a free header there, and really, I should have just picked either side of the post and it would have been in. He went wide.
Choi watched it as if it was always going over, but bit of fortune there.
Pass to Bunas. Petreski. He goes wide. Kundari and Lazaridis. Petreski's got to be careful here. Good work that time from Meany. Lovely ball into Colosimo, and there's going to be a challenge here. And a card. Who's it going to be for, Joe? Can't quite see. It looks like Lazaridis there.
Maybe. Both Lazaridis and Petreski were in that.
Just having a look at the replay. Meany's gone down.
Oh, it could be Ristich getting it. No, it's not Ristich getting it, Chet.
Referee will go over to his assistant.
Well, certainly, I don't think there was too much in it. It was a free kick for sure, but... Oh, purple doesn't stack up too brightly at night time. Ristich just explaining how it all went down. Referee's obviously telling him, I'll be the boss, you play the game.
Stefan Ristich still having a chat to the referee about the challenges before, but it's a free kick for the Eagles now. Brunswick Juventus need to be careful here. Cross comes in, it's a deep one into the hot spot, it's headed back. Oh, that was dangerous.
Come off Lazaretti's head by the looks of it.
It is a corner.
Yep. Dangerous, they can go anywhere. It's a nice whip ball into the 6-yard box. Just have to concentrate here. Be horrible to go one down after dominating most of the game so far.
There's a chance for the Eagles now to whip a ball into the box. Oh, it's a darting ball. It's bouncing around. It's eventually cleared. Shouts for handball. Referee waves them on. They still continue.
Bit of a ping-pong scenario there.
Very lucky not to get a handball. Cross comes in, headed down, and it's gone in. And it's the Eagles who get the equaliser against the run of play. Great cross in the middle of the park. And it was Stadnicki, the captain. And not the start that Brunswick Juventus wanted. Great cross in there, and Stadnicki, the captain, puts it away nicely, and they lead 1-0.
Goal Boroondara Eagles, goal scorer number 6, Stadnicki.
Well, we said it was pressure football. We knew that they had to put him away early, and they didn't. And up the other end, they got punished. Now they've got to really step up their game. Lim lost one over the top. Vaz just gets clobbered that time from Nichols. Play on, says the referee. The Eagles now just sort of found an extra gear. Lim. Good work. Bunas. Goes back to Petreski. They have to go back to Choi. Well, that's got a sting. Brunswick Juventus. They had majority of the position, as you said, Joe. They had 2 good chances. Batchelor, you feel, should have put that one away. But they go forward now. This is where they need to do it. It just ran out of real estate. And Boroondara punish up the other end.
They'll definitely be disappointed with that, Alex. Majority of the play, but like we said just prior to that, got to concentrate when these things occur. General play, we've been going okay, but that concentration needs to happen for most of the game.
As Boroondara now able to dictate the game as Petreski has to go back.
Definitely been set up to play a certain way, Boroondara. You can still tell they'll let us have the ball where we want it in our half.
Almost feels like they're trying to do a smash and grab job here, Joe.
Well, it's obvious that it can pay dividends. They're just making it as crowded as possible. We'll get a chance now through Bunas.
Oh, he's gone the wrong way as Kundari went the other way. But they have the numbers in the back line now.
We'll be keen to get on parity as soon as we can.
Just feel like that might have just woken him up a little bit and maybe put him into gear. As chance now for Watley. Looks upfield. Kundari offers. Vaz playing the 1-2. Gets it back now. Lucas Vaz. He can show us his magic here, the Brazilian. Still going forward. Bunas. Lovely through ball. Can't get there in the end.
Just caught behind. Ristich did quite actually see the run. Ball went behind him.
It was a lovely ball in from Bunas there. Ristich just a foot behind as Simeo sends it forward. Colosimo out-headed. Vaz wins the header. Brings it down nicely. Good touches here. Bunas now looking for the through ball. Cuts it back nicely. Vaz now really stepping it up. Lucas Vaz has a crack. And it comes off Stadnik. He's still going. Vaz out wide. Ristic lost one over the top. Headed away that time by Filanio. They get it back again. It's a lot better now from Brunswick Juventus. Squares it out to Kandari. Lim offers support. Gets to him. Oh, just took his eyes off the ball, Lim. Lovely back heel, but to no one there. And chance for Meany now. Boroondara look around. Not even the slightest of interest to go forward. Eventually sends it forward. Colosso makes a darting run. Choi out a mile. And he gets there first. Good work there from One Sock Choi.
Nice ball into Colossimo, but Choi quickly saw the danger. Just looking to step the pace up a little bit more now is the Zebras, but I feel like they need to get back to parity fairly quickly.
Lucas Vaz just turning on the flare a little bit now. The Brazilian showing us some quick touches, but goals are what is needed as Colosimo gets taken out. Petreski goes wide. Ristic. Petreski again has Lazaridis to his left. Choi.
There's a stunned silence over the crowd. Still in disbelief. We had a warning sign with the free header earlier than that.
Kandari. Batchelor. Just got to go forward now. Batchelor puts a ball in, but Kandari was no real Lim and Bunas. Lim's got to make a run down the line. He has no point standing right next to him. He's basically wasting a possession there. Bunas now goes wide. Watley. This is where they can go forward. Got to be a bit more squarer. Looking for that through ball, but it's cut off by Filanio.
A little bit telegraphed there from Jonathan Bunas.
Ball over the top now. Watley gets there first. He clears. Good ball in, Bunas. Lovely touch from the big fella now. He turns around. Lost one over the top. He's offside. Just couldn't time his run there, Lucas Vaz.
Nice idea. Just a fraction offside. Good metre, I'd say. But lovely turn by Jonathan Bunas. Does possess that in his locker at will. Just needs to find the right ball. But you're right, a little bit stagnant as Lim. I think maybe the confidence is just knocked out of him for a minute or two. We tried to respond really quickly by moving the ball early, straight after conceding, but just realising now that we are behind. Have to start it all again.
Simeo to bring it in. Goes upfield. Colosimo gives away a free kick. So this is where Brunswick Juventus now just need to get the ball moving at every chance they get. They can't slow it down. Petreski. No one in the middle to help him. He goes wide to Lazaridis. We'll get it back again. Petreski now. Looking for that ball over the top. Lazaridis trying to go over the top, but it's too many purple shirts around. Good tackles, but they eventually clear. Kandari, a little touch, but to no avail as they go forward now. Another chance for Boroondara here. Hard chase back. They go wide to Kumasaka. Kumasaka and Lim. It's been a great battle. Looks to cut in. Good work there from Lim. Referee will give away a free kick in a very dangerous position.
Yep. We had two nibbles at him there, and the second one was successful. Another danger moment here for the Zebras. As the black and white horde gather in that box. You feel like one of us must contest anything in the air there. We can't allow any space. As Choi looks to line up his wall. Only requires two, he says, from that distance.
Well, the referee is going to bring the ball back quite considerably as they trying to gain some extra yardage. So nervous moments here for the boys in black and white. Just ticked over the halfway. Crossed there, headed around, and it'll be another corner.
Watley puts it out. Irregardless, we've got to get our head to the ball. Should be nothing free in that area. They'll be fairly pleased with themselves so far, Boroondara. They've come here to get a job done at least, and they're so far successful, even though they haven't had too much of the ball.
Cross comes in, headed away.
Again, Watley.
Eventually cleared by Kundari. Plenty of purple shirts in the back line now. Took a heavy touch. This is where Brunswick just need to go forward. Gets out muscled off the ball. Free kick by the referee.
Bit of a shove. Boroondara not too interested in getting the ball back. Simioi takes the ball from the wrong spot. Back it comes.
Oh.
A few players remonstrating, but I think the referee's got all justification pulling the ball back. Bunas looks to start us off again.
Bunas to Lim. Vaz. Lovely ball over the top. Finds Kundari. Good touch. Oh, Stradnicki there, but Ristic is there to clean up. They've got to get something here now. They go back out to Lazaridis. Lovely dummy there. Looking for some option. Squares it into the box. Headed away by Stradnicki. Kundari doesn't contest. Meany. High ball in the air. Lazaridis gets it back again. Bunas gets out of trouble. Lovely backhill cross comes in and cleared eventually for... No, still in play. High ball. And it'll be a goal kick. So wasted opportunity that time for Brunswick Juventus. And it'll be a goal kick for Boroondara.
Just trying to rush it into places at the moment. Lim was free on his own here on the right-hand side, crying out for a ball to come wide, just to spread a bit of space in that centre, which was relatively crowded. Jonathan Burners trying to aerial ping-pong in the box, but all to no avail as the goal kick is going to be taken.
Simeo to bring it back in for the Eagles. 10 minutes to go before half-time. Just gets underneath it. Free header. Meany brings it down, squares it out wide to Kumasaka. Just put too much on that one, and it'll be a throw deep at right back for Lim to bring it in. Just feel like if they can get a goal here, Joe, or at least before half-time, you feel like we sort of can really go into the half-time break, at least on equal terms.
Yes, that's the plan. We've got to be a bit more clinical when we get that opportunity. We've had a couple of half chances. One good chance was smacked against the crossbar, but a couple of half scrambles. Kundari's touch was a good one, just too many defenders to beat.
As Boroondara are trying to stop the rhythm of Brunswick Juventus here and ensure that they don't play free-flowing football. Lazaridis. Back to Petreski. Got to be careful now. No one in the middle of the park. They have to go back here. Eventually they get out of trouble.
Kundari screaming for the ball, receives it now.
Waiting for quite a while. Didn't have any options. Petreski in the middle can turn. Lovely work from Vaz. Just has his number there as Stradnicki. Sliding challenge. Was given away poorly again. Kumasaka can just run through the middle of the park here. Tried to put a through ball in.
Not quite sure. He must have seen something running, but to no avail.
Petreski, Bunas, Lazaridis. Just feel like the air's been taken out of the game now as the boys just try to get to half-time. As Bunas walking this one up. No pressure from the forwards of the Eagles as he eventually goes wide to Watley. Lim offers support. Looks for the line but went too wide.
Yeah, changes come over the game. Now the front two with Colosimo and Kumasaka have been pushing a little bit more further forward once we have the ball, not allowing us to move, and we've slowed down the pace coming out. It's a little bit of a change over the game, bit of confidence from Boroondara, and justifiably so. after that early dominance by the black and white.
Felanio to bring it in right in front of us here. Goes a long throw. Colosimo flicks it on. Kumasaka tried to do the same. Lim, good controlled header. This is good football now. They go forward. Bunas goes wide to Lazaridis. This is where they're stream forward.
Heavy touch.
Wins it back. Bunas in the middle of the park now. Kundari. They switch it out wide. Darting ball over the top to Vaz, but just had too much on there. And it'll be a goal kick.
Boroondara will be happy with this. They're allowing us to ping balls across too long. Just plays into their hands a little bit. They'll be keen to get to half-time themselves with this scoreline. Reassess the game plan from there.
Samara goes long. Good header. Playing up the line, but no one really there. They send it forward. Colosimo to target. Head of the way. Lazaridis cleans up. Petreski. Good ball in. Ristic. Again, just had too many purple shirts around him. As the Eagles now. Samar sends it upfield. Colosimo to target again. Looks around, needs assistance. Petreski's there to clean up. Lazaridis. Kundari. Simioi. Finds Lim right in front of us here.
Doing a good job not letting us get some free space in the middle and not too many presenting themselves as being loose. They go now.
Good ball. Oh, Vaz just off balance there. That ball over the top to Colosimo now. They have to come back. He looks around. He's just happy to slow things down, wait for assistance. Colosimo now. Happy to go to the corner, milk up some time. Good work there from Lim. He won it back. Been really impressed by Lim today. They go forward. Bunas now has to turn and go. Nothing really up front. Vaz offers.
Only one forward. He comes short, gets it back again.
They switch it out wide. Wrist thick. Good control. Lazaridis overlapping. Gets there in the end. Cross into the box. Eventually it's cleared by Stadnicki. Just couldn't find that pace he wanted with the ball. As Colosimo now.
Looking for support, hasn't got it so far. Does now.
Fulanio. Boroondara happy to wind down the clock. Meany, lovely ball to Kumasaka. It looks to cut back on his right. Back on his left, spinning around. Oh, it's a good block in the end. They headed it away.
Simioi that got the block on.
Lim. Petreski. Kundari. Vaz. Oh, got to be careful, Kundari. Got to find something here in the final minutes remaining here at half-time. Heavy challenge from both sides. They come away with it. Lim. Goes to Vaz. Little chip pass to Bunas, who tried to flick it on, but Meany gets in the way. And it'll be a throw. Lim to bring it in.
We're looking like we're getting our head up, looking to switch the ball, but it's not happening quick enough. And as soon as that happens, the middle's blocked and we can't go anywhere.
Turnover by Vaz as Colosimo squares it in the middle of the park. He finds Nichols. Boroondara now going forward. Cross comes in. Oh, Choi let it go past his goals. Eventually clears. That's where he's got to be a bit more brave and come out and really take the ball. He can't let it bounce in the box like that. Kumasak waiting for it patiently.
Those crossfield balls into the 6-yard box are dangerous.
Eventually comes back out. Yong. Ooh. Vaz just seeing stars there for a second.
Took a knock.
Shot comes in. That's well wide and high, and everyone's just making sure he's okay because he just... Referee checks up on him.
Have a seat, Lucas Oliveira. Have a seat. Get your breath back. A bit stoic here. It's obviously affected him.
I know we all appreciate the bravery, but at times you've really just got to think about it long term. Take a couple of minutes rest as well. It's an awkward one here. Kundari just almost got clipped in the end, and the referee's going to give away a free kick and the yellow card. It's a very late challenge.
Kundari remonstrated really quickly. Referee said that's enough.
As Bunas now goes forward.
Here's a possibility.
They get it out wide. Oh, sliced off the boot. Again, it was Dylan Lomas that time getting the yellow.
As half-time creeps closer. Here we go. Kundari doesn't get over it. Rushed and sideways.
Could have taken an extra touch there and just composed himself. So half-time almost upon us here. Don't think there'll be too much of added time here. Assistant referee on the far side eventually hopefully can get the board up so we can have a look. No. Playing secrets with us.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. So 2 minutes of added time here. Lim. Bunas. Lim still going forward now. Batchelor can go wide to Vaz. Is this a chance here for Brunswick Juventus? Waits patiently, squares it. Batchelor. Boroondara tried to get numbers behind the ball. Tried to play the through ball. Kundari. Petreski. Can they sneak one in before half time here? As Lazaridis. Bunas. Lovely ball into Ristic. Tries to cut back in. Took an unlucky bounce there.
It's Batchelor it was.
Oh, sorry, Batchelor.
Get a corner out of it.
It is a corner, so one last final chance here for the boys in black and white.
Last flick on, trying to get it on his right-hand side for a shot away. Just didn't occur, but...
Can they make it count? They've sent all the tall timber up forward. Lazaridis and Lim, the only two. And Petreski just outside the 18-yard box here. Can they find someone on the end of it? This will really sting in the tail if Boroondara concede. It's a high ball. Free header. Bell cleared.
Watley got his head to it.
Still can't clear it. Eventually the Eagles clear. Lazaridis is there. Final minute, 30 seconds to go. They send it forward. Another one into the box. Headed away by Stadnicki. Colosimo just shielding it nicely here. Really got to roll the dice here and go forward. Petreski.
Referee looking at his watch.
You could say there's a final bit of passage of play here. Bunas got two to beat. Through ball in. Vaz squares it in. Not one in the back. A big chance that time.
You've got to gamble sometimes, Alex. You've got to make believe that the ball's going to actually get there and gamble to be there for the knockdown. So you could tap in, but didn't occur on that occasion.
Well, the half-time whistle's gone here at CB Smith Reserve, and it is the away team, Boroondara-Carey Eagles, leading thanks to a goal from Josh Stadnicki in the 25th minute. Well, we had plenty of chances to put them away. Max Batchelor had a couple, but unfortunately hit the post. And we go one goal down at the half-time break. Plenty of football still left to come. As we said, we want to thank our stream sponsor, Joe's Quality Corner, Preston Market. Make sure you get down there this weekend and give them a visit. Without their support, we couldn't have brought you this live stream. We'll be back after the halftime break. Plenty of football still left to come. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this round 11 clash here at CB Smith Reserve in the VPL2 match between Brunswick Juventus and Boroondara-Carey Eagles. Alex Sivkorowski and Joe Sala with you, bringing you all the live action. Second half is almost underway here. Joe, big 45 minutes coming up. You could say the boys really need to get into gear and get that early goal.
They do indeed, Alex. There's no tomorrows. As we note, both of the competition just behind us on level points, of both in front in their games. So Melbourne Serbia is in front, and the same with Altona City. So we'll want to get a skate on, but I believe we can do the job. It's a case of having to do it now.
Looks like there'll be a substitution here as coming off his number. I think Lucas Vaz might be coming off there.
Might have taken a knock, that knock that he received. Probably err on the side of caution is the best option there. Yeah,
so Terence Carter coming on, Lucas Vaz with that knock earlier on. And there we have it underway. I want to thank Joe's Quality Quarter for bringing you this broadcast at Preston Market. Make sure you give them a visit. And it's going to be a big 45 minutes here at CB Smith Reserve for Brunswick Juventus. They really need to get into gear and get that early goal.
It's like Terence Carter's been burst forward. Could be playing with a front two instead of the three.
Simioi. Watley. Been really impressed with Lim today, Joe. I think he's really shown really good defensively and attacking minded, which is what you want as Bunas now can go through the middle here. The big man, the challenge came through. Referee waves him on.
Bit harsh.
Probably fair challenges. The play is called to go on. Kandari battling hard. He gets it back. Petreski.
Bit of urgency from the Zebras now.
They flick it out wide. Batchelor. Lazaridis overlapping. Just chips one over, looking for the back post. Ooh. No one there to header it in.
Just to answer your question in regards to Lim, yes, he has. He's versatile, can play left or right. He's got a good defensive capabilities. He reads the ball well. Tends to drift into position sometimes that's already occupied by someone else.
Yeah.
That's the only flaw I can see in his game at the moment.
He's shown it a couple of times where he could have made a run down the line and opened up the play, but with experience he'll get better at that. As Stadnicki just launches that forward. Simoy will get there first. Colosimo giving chase. Ooh, hard in the mouth stuff there's Choi. Goes back to his captain. They go wide, Watley. You sort of expect Lim and Lazaridis to be running up and down these flanks a lot more now that they're a goal behind. So they need to be careful. There was a heavy touch there from Simioi. Gets out of trouble. Watley's there to assist. Petreski's waiting for in the middle. They go back to Choi. This is where they need to push on forward here. A bit of space in front of them. Lazaridis offers. Watley. Again, Lim just getting into space as they get a chance to go out wide. Unable to keep that one in as Carter.
Just have to keep our wits about us, Alex. We need to push forward, obviously get back on level terms before we go on with the game, but we'll have to be vigilant. We don't get caught on the break and play into Boroondara's hands. A bit more hustle and bustle from Terence Carter, who's on the ball now.
Bunas goes wide to Lazaridis. It's good work here. Chips one in. Carter looking to get a touch, laying it off. Ooh, almost got through to Bunas, but eventually the Eagles clear. Simioi's there to clean up. Choi out. A long way.
Boroondara's intentions fairly clear.
They're just going to sit back behind the halfway line now.
They figure they can cope with this.
Lovely work. Petreski now needs to keep going. Puts a through ball into Carter. Takes a touch, maybe too heavy. Still going forward, the big man. Squares it, and they'll get a corner. So good result.
That's we need a little bit of individual brilliance now as we go forward. It's going to be very crowded in there, but the effort's going to result in something being turned over, and we'll get our chance at some stage.
I agree with you there, Joe. You just feel like someone just needs to take the ball by the horns and, you know what, follow me, boys, and everyone follow on. There's a corner here for Brunswick Juventus. There's a moment here. Can they get an early goal? Cross comes in, looking for the back post. And it'll be a goal kick. So, haven't timed their crosses too well so far this evening.
Always leaning back, that one. I think it was the skipper. Didn't quite meet it with the timing.
As Di Maio to bring it back into play for the Eagles. This time targeting the left-hand side. It's flicked on. Good work by Lim. Lovely ball in. They can go forward now. Loft over the top. Carter's offside by a good country mile.
Just drifting a little bit of ball watching there by Terence Carter. I know he's been in and out and coming back from injury, but just needs to be a little bit more aware of his space.
Actually, I don't think Lucas Vaz is off there, Joe. I think it's Stefan Ristic. Well, they made a double change.
I see on the far side, Ristic is still on. Oliveira definitely looks like he's been substituted. There's Boroondara. A long way shot off the mark there. Joy to bring us back into play.
Simeone.
I think you might be right. It's Ristic that's off, and Oliveira's on the right-hand side.
Yeah, so I think apologies there to Lucas. He's on.
In a bit of space now.
Carter has a shot. It's blocked. They win it back, but it's turned the other way now. They go forward. Colosimo. Simeone get there first. This is where they need to push forward here. They've got the numbers now. As Petreski can turn. Needs a bit of help in the middle. Bunas.
Boroondara, though, sitting with 5 or 6 behind the ball at every stage.
Right there for Batchelor. You just feel like if they get the ball moving a bit quicker, they can really find the space and the gaps. And there's a chance for Kalachi to bring it in.
Pace on the ball, very important.
Long throw. Lazaridis straight down to Colosimo. They go wide. I see Safo. Low cross into the middle. It's dealt with. Lazaridis now. Needs to be careful. Needs to just go forward now. Lazaridis just push on forward. Batchelor's a bit too square. Oh, I was looking for that pass. It just might have taken a deflection, but he gets there. Carter cuts back in. Finds Batchelor now. Bunas. Petreski. They can go further wide. Cross is not the greatest. Takes a deflection. And he'll go for a throw-in.
A lot of good work. Kundari unable to beat his marker there to put the ball across. A lot of good work undone. But nice passage of play there. We maintain the ball, 5 or 6 passes looking for an avenue. As the ball comes into Bunas. Looks around, loses possession.
Too many red-purple shirts around him as eventually they clear. The Eagles now with a bit of space. Looks up the line. Colosimo to target. Brings it down nicely. Finds O.C. Safo. Boroondara now controlling. That was a dangerous ball going backwards, but they backed themselves in. Lanio. Gang tackled that time. Play on is the call here. Boroondara Eagles streaming forward. Good tackle.
Oh.
Still going forward.
An ounce of luck.
Eventually it's cleared by Lazaridis. They head it back in. No offside there. Play on is the call. It's a lovely ball. It's a low one across field. And Choi makes a good save.
Just wouldn't get out of the road, the ball, for a second there. Bit of helter-skelter. Boroondara making us stay focused.
Although they haven't had a lot of possessions, Joe, they just look dangerous when they're in our box. As Lazaridis. Lovely touch out wide. Batchelor, he's got to take him on. Good work from Batchelor now, still going on the edge of the box. Squares it to Bunas. Big man maybe have a crack or something. Goes wide again, Lazaridis. Good cross into the middle, it's headed away in the back now. Vaz, too many touches, chance, Bunas, he let it go. Another good moment there for the boys in black and white, but Simeo makes a good save.
Just Terence Carter just took his eyes off it or let it run or didn't quite hang on to it. May have thought he was in an offside position from the shot.
Batchelor that time, but Lucas Vaz had a couple of good touches in there. Not offside there, I'm not sure what Boroondara are thinking, they're all cut off in the end. They've got to go forward now. This is good, very similar to the first half, Joe, where all the possession was going our way, we couldn't put it away. Boroondara went up once and scored.
That's true. We might be switched on a little bit more now, but bit of helter-skelter. We need to put the pressure on the ball to keep it moving. Some chance will occur.
Another substitution here. Looks like it's the Eagles making a change, and number 14 is Benjamin Osei Safo. It's like a double substitution. They haven't picked the greatest of colours, but they're trying to 9 and 8 is I don't know who number 8 is, or 88.
Very hard to see from their media box. With
14 and 29, so 29 is Marcus Watson, 14 is Benjamin Osei-Safo.
Lim goes nowhere, Boroondara clear it. Simuoi heads it back into play. Bunas traps it round his body, goes. If Lazaridis doesn't get it, Boroondara on the ascend. Cut out by Matthew Watley. To no avail as Terence Carter lets it run.
I'm not sure who number 8 is. He's not listed, but Boroondara made a double change.
It occurs sometimes because of the automated system Federation has in place. May have not made the list, but definitely on their list.
Batchelor. Got 3 to beat. Bunas.
All a bit too crowded, plenty of purple shirts, and they take ascendancy as Boroondara come away. Looking to switch the play to no avail.
Batchelor tried to get it along quickly. Dangerous ball back to Lazaridis.
Not quite sure of the wisdom of that.
You just see that Boroondara are not going to be attacking or putting pressure on. They're going to get numbers behind the ball. This is where Brunswick Juventus really need to get something.
The mistakes are what's hurting us at the moment, allowing them some turnovers.
Watson plays the through ball to the mysterious number 8. Handball is a claim. It's given away, a handball there.
She a bit innocuous. The linesman's got involved and called it. Referee was on his blind side. Not quite sure.
Very, very unlucky there for Nick Simeoi. To be honest,
these are the sorts of games that get you a little bit anxious. He's definitely outside the box. The referee agrees. He's going to sell us to 10 metres. They were fairly generous in the first half, so we'll see what he gives out now.
Chance of Boroondara, as we said, they're not really attacking as much, but when they go forward, at times they look dangerous from set pieces.
Only 2 in the box again by Choi. 2 on the wall, correction.
As the Eagles now lining up. This is really going to hurt if they get one here.
Got to be goal side, Oliveira.
Cross comes in, the wall does its job. Meany switches up looking for the back post. It's an awkward one there. They can't get a clean enough shot. Choi eventually gobbles it up. They've got to get it going now, but no one's forward.
Heart and mouth stuff there, Alex. Not a great clearance from Choi. Could have done better with that.
You hear the crowd screaming to go forward, but at times it's very difficult as one little chip shot through ball into Batchelor. Now he gets through, just took a heavy touch. Needed to be a little bit softer. Kundari wins it back. Lazaridis trying to play the 1-2. Smart play there from... They get a throw here.
Just feel tonight of far too many mistakes turning over the ball. Though we've had plenty of it.
Overlapping run. And it's given away. It'll be another throw for Boroondara-Carey Eagles. Deep at left back. They've gone backwards. And they give it back straight back to us here. Need to take advantage of it. Bunas. Advantage called, going in the way of the Eagles. They stream forward. Watson making a hard run down the line. Whips in a low ball, cross field. Got to get there first, Lim. Good work by him. Lazaridis now, got to be careful. Just got to clear wherever way he can, and he earned himself a throw.
Great tracking back by Lim there to get goal side of his attacker.
Just over an hour played, still leading is Boroondara. Good run here from Batchelor. He chips it upfield to Carter. They need a bit of numbers in the box here. Carter's got 2 to beat, squares it, finds Batchelor. They go further wide, I'm not sure why. Lim's there. Puts another cross in, head of the way. Petruski wins it back. Squares it to Bunas. Lazaridis making an overlapping run.
Buna hasn't seen him. Goes short.
Batchelor. Chance now.
Oh,
went the wrong way.
not on the same wavelength with Oliveira was Kundari.
Watson now goes wide to Kumasaka. Holding up the play. Boroondara just playing smartly now, waiting for reinforcements. Ball into the box. Lim will get there first and watch it over the line for a goal kick. Just really finding it really difficult in the 18-yard box here, Joe, for us at the moment. Just no one seems to want to pull the trigger and go for it.
You think like we need to walk it in. At some stage, somebody has to take the ball by the horns and set the example.
Playing out wide. Lovely work here. Bunas, Oliveira. Oh, no handball claim there. The referee plays on. Very unlucky, Watson. Challenge came through, but Watson somehow gets a through ball. Kumasaka took a heavy touch. Lazaridis goes back to Choi. Composed, although hard in the mouth stuff. Vaz moving over to the left-hand side now. He's had enough of the right side. Trying to get something going. Chips one over the top to Carter. Lovely touch from Carter.
Oh, there was the ball. Just delayed it a bit and cut off.
The Eagles come away for now. Sidestepping is Kumasaka.
Looks like he's run out of a little bit of puff, Lim.
Yeah, he looks tired there. It'll be a Brunswick Juventus throw.
Looks like we're playing with a two-prong attack. I can only see a winger on one side as we move forward. I'd like to see more numbers going forward. They seem to outnumber us as we get into our front third, which is not a good sign.
Very disciplined play here from the Eagles. Skipped in by Bunas. Oh, silly challenge on Watson, and that's going to give him a card. And Boroondara now really controlling every bit of aspects of the game. Time wasting. Their positioning, they're doing really well, making sure they're not out of position and just trying to frustrate Brunswick Juventus at every chance they get.
That's exactly what's happening, Alex, at the moment. It can all change in a split second, but we need to get there.
Dylan Lomas to bring it in. Lost one into the box. Simioi gets on the end of it. Chance for Vaz. Lovely touch there from Vaz now. He's just got to go forward. Meany. Surely that's going to be a card for Meany there. Strong challenge. And he goes in the books.
65 minutes ticks past. Brunswick Juventus keen to get back on parity.
So it looks like it's substitution here. Double substitution from both sides.
Altona City's maintained their good form by beating Nunawading 1-0 at full time.
So it looks like Yong is coming off. 22 and 16. So Yong is coming off. 16 is Lachlan Hogben. And a double substitution from Brunswick Juventus as well. And, who's coming off is 4 is Lim.
Ayrton's come on.
Ayrton.
Redmore.
And Mikulev as well.
And Mikulev for Matt's Bachelor, looks like.
So both teams making some key changes here in personnel. Jonathan Bunas, I think, come off.
Bunas, did he? Is Max still out there, is he? No, Bunas is out there.
Oh, is it? Well, 23 was up. Header in the back, headed away, but chance brought down here. Bunas, there he is. Can the big man get something going? Puts a low cross into the box. Eagles clear.
Certainly the officials can make us look silly in the box here, but Bunas is definitely still on.
Those numbers just need to turn down the brightness a little bit here. As Petreski looks for the line, Bunas. And we have Brunswick Juventus throw.
So Simioi might have been pushed out to the right.
Kundari.
Ayrton settled in with Watley in the middle of the defence.
Petreski.
Simioi being given licence to get forward.
Good ball over the top of Lazaridis. Got to go forward now. Lovely touch from Lazaridis. Got to just go into the box. Try to cross it in. It will be a corner.
Redmayne and Watley make themselves go forward. I'd suggest somebody come back. Just be Nicholas Simioi and Lazareski.
Just feel like they pinch a goal here now, Joe. It just might turn the game in our favour a bit more.
It's important.
Cross comes in again. They're going deep. I don't know why they've done that. And it'll be a goal kick.
I can understand the ball going deep. What I can't understand is the bunch in the centre, so no one actually meets the ball.
Yeah.
You're expecting to generate some power standing still, which doesn't usually happen. Not in a crowd like that. As the replay shows us exactly what we've just spoken about. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast on Black and White TV. And a perfect night for football in marvellous Merrybeck. Brunswick Juventus trail 1-0 to Boroondara Eagles.
Simeo to bring it in. Watson flicks it on nicely. Lazaridis. And they'll give away a free kick.
But their tails up at the moment, Boroondara. The supporters know that they could be on to something. Just need to hang on. Whereas the Brunswick Juventus are forced to play Redmayne.
Goes wide to Lazaridis. Poor ball again as Meany. Kunosaka. Good work, they won it back. Lazaridis now gets another chance. You can see the Eagles just having everyone behind the ball. Vaz.
battled by Oliveira.
I feel like that's the game plan. He's just try to give away a foul and stop-start football here from the Eagles. They know they're in the box seat.
Metcalf turns around.
Mikulev trying to get some spin moves going here. They'll definitely use his experience. They need him. As the boys in black and white try to get on equal terms here with just under 20 minutes left to go. As the cross comes in, Carter brings it down, but just too many purple shirts around him. They switch it out wide. Vaz took a heavy touch there. Watson challenged. Kandari.
Just looks a little off the pace, Oliveira. I hope he's not still struggling with the knock he took earlier.
The Eagles clear. Kandari cuts it off. Meany playing 1-2 with Hogben. They go back to Redmore now. Goes wide. It's getting desperate now for Brunswick Juventus. 20 minutes left to go. They've got to find something here. Lovely ball over the top. It's a foot race.
Makes it out of nothing.
Lovely
Bonus.
challenge. He cuts in. Can he find someone on the edge? Carter couldn't get there in time. They were lining up on the edge of the box, but the offside flag is raised.
For which particular incident?
Frustrating at best as Simeo.
Just failed to see where that was offside. Burness has won the ball.
And now the Eagles will take as much time off the clock as they can possibly get. And Simeo now back on his feet.
Still struggling to see where that was offside.
Your guess is good as mine, Joe. Simeo now to bring it in for the Eagles. Strong header. Cleared by Redmore. Carter mistiming the bounce. High foot there from Carter.
Terence Carter goes in the book.
Eventually the card's given. Referee was in two minds.
Trying some interplay, which looks fairly intricate and can't seem to get a clean strike at it, but maybe a little bit more direct, just to change it up a little bit. Definitely needs some pressure on their back
Looks
forward.
like Oliver Stankovsky, the gap, has gone in the books as well.
It's the pressure of time, I suppose. As he gets his message across, the Lions person on that side is indicating to him that just be patient. We've had a bit of delay this half, so there should be some stoppage time coming at some stage.
They've got just about 20 odd minutes or so to go. Plenty of time left, but someone's got to step up. As the Eagles, they send the ball forward. Watson the target. Lazaridis gives it straight back to him. Palachi. Stadnicki just lost one forward. Lazaridis just turning it over straight back, but then they return to Redmore, just hoofs that one forward. Now it's a foot race. Carter and Stadnicki. Stadnicki goes back to Simeo. Gets an up and under. Missed by everyone. Lazaridis just hooks at it. Mikulev couldn't time it in the air.
Not quite what I meant by more direct, but
Well, look, at this stage, you'll take anything going forward as long as we can get in the back of the net. It's Petreski.
it looked like playing the channels maybe. We've got two runners on either side, but there's a fair amount of purple wall in front of us.
Vaz. Carter tried to play the 1-2. Not good enough there. Eventually they come away with it. Mikulev gives chase. They send it forward to no one, just to milk take the pressure off a little bit.
They'd be happy with that, chew up some more time. Just growing a little bit of confidence, Boroondara, just happy to sit back and take their chance going forward, pick up a mistake or two.
Petruski over the top. Flicked on nicely. Can't get there in time as Simeo gets there first.
Kundari indicating how long.
Decent kick. Head of the way, Petruski. Meany. It'll be a Brunswick ball. Throw right in front of their bench. They just got to go forward at every chance they get now. Redmore. Lazaridis. Squares it back in. Middle of the park here. Can they find that right ball? They switch back. Kalachi got in the end of it. It'll be a throw for Brunswick Juventus now. Looping throw. Bunas won't get there in time. Didn't have enough legs on it. It's cleared. Redmore will get there first.
Wouldn't have been happy with that throw, Lazaridis. A bit of a lollipop made it hard for Bunas to do anything with.
Petruski. Kundari to his left.
Got a chance to make amends now.
Lazaridis lines himself up. It's a good cross, but Simeo gets there first. Just overhit a little bit. Carter trying to be sneaky. Or poor one there from Simeo, just slicing that one off the boot. Lazaridis gets back in possession. You can just see they're not even attempting to go for any balls other than if it's in front of them, Joe.
The onus is on us, Alex, to
break
dictate
him
what
down.
happens. Doing all the right things, just that final third penetration that's lacking.
Vaz. Lazaridis quickly taken. Vaz. Petruski, maybe it's too hot for him, but gets it under good control. A lot better now. Squared it out wide. Nice ball in. Can they get across? They do. Again, no one in the box there to meet it. Kundari cuts it off. Just got to keep persisting and putting the pressure on. It's got to come. When the moment comes, Bunas brings it back out. Still got the ball. Nice ball out to Petruski. They go further wide now. Trying to find a gap here. Audacious run there. Takes out two players. The referee will give away a free kick.
Tried to make something happen there, Watley, by driving into the box. Would have been nice if he had been brought down, but the big fella's taken two with him. Just a foul, nothing else. Boroondara happy to take their time. Supporters in front of us here pacing up and down, hopefully that the clock is ticking quicker.
Desperate times calls for desperate measures, and someone's got to really step up their game now. It'll be a throw for Brunswick Juventus.
Just like the couple of ideas going forward lately. Plenty of the ball out wide, but that final pass a little bit lacking.
Redmore. It's all or nothing now for the boys in black and white.
Now we shifted forward.
Lazaridis, no one's making a run down the line. Petruski. Just at times need to be just a bit better in possession as the Eagles send it forward. Good chase here by Watson. He's just going to go to the corner flag. No one there to even help him.
He's on his own.
Take up as much time possible.
It just indicates the game plan. If he could have held onto it for 10 minutes, he would have. No one made a run towards the box. Choi's come out. Not sure of the relevance of that.
Just got to stay in his box, really. There's Kandari now. Goes short to Petreski.
Carter stagnant. The ball was there to be played. Didn't play it. Just need to press forward. We're not doing it now, trying to coax them out. They haven't come out all game. They're not going to do it in the last 10 minutes or so.
Lazaridis now trying to create some space. Bunas is there, goes on the edge of the box.
Bit of a chance now. Unlucky, just oversteps at Oliveira, but that's the sort of ball you want to get some space, want to make yourself a half yard and get your shot away.
Lazaridis, quick taken, Petreski. Lazaridis looking to put a ball through. Oh, lovely work. It's Mikulev now. Gets on the edge of the box. It will be a corner. This is where they need a good ball into the box, and someone on the end of it can make a big difference. They've been wasteful at times.
Good run, good darting run there. Made a bit of space, had a bit of space to run into at least. Anything can happen when you put yourself in that position.
Cross comes in. It's in the goals, and they get one back. 1-1. Good finish in the end. And it looks like it's a beautiful header right in the hot spot, and it's Lucas Vaz.
Lucas Oliveira.
Great finish there from the Brazilian. Rose to the challenge. And he's 1-1 with about 10 minutes left to go. This could end in a flurry now. Boroondara thought they were home and hosed. As they send it forward now, they've got to play football. That might just spur the black and white on as Petreski sends it forward, really to no one. Meany.
Goal, Brunswick Juventus, goal scorer number 18, Lucas Oliveira.
Low ball into the box. Choi gets there first. Just got to go at every chance they get now. Bunas holds it up. Smart play by the big man. Vaz.
Definitely looking to take the game now.
Boroondara now got it really click into gear, because if they sit back any further, they might cop another one. Petreski gets bumbled over. Or they hoof it forward, but Choi
spotted Choi off his line. Worth the effort, I suppose, but Choi still continues to play as the sweeper role.
This is Lazaridis now. Lovely ball down the line. Mikulev won't get there. Good work that time for Stadnicki. It is a throw. Brunswick now really want to push on from here. If they can pinch another one, it'll really hurt Boroondara. They've sat back for the majority of the game. Kandari. They switch it out wide, trying to find the gaps. Redmore in the centre circle now. Darts one to the right-hand side. Probably not the right decision. Watson comes away with it. Holds it up, waits for reinforcements.
Run it through the middle.
Got to be careful now. Can't afford to concede. Good challenge in the end. They've got to go now. Lazaridis.
We can get out here quickly. Just delayed it a bit.
Too much. Poor ball there from Lazaridis.
Oliveira in a bit of space on the left-hand side here.
Boroondara now going forward. They go wide. They switch it out. Hogben. Cross comes in. It's a deep one. Flicked on. Ease the pressure off, but still in a dangerous position now.
Come out of their shells a little bit now, Boroondara.
Might just open up the game a bit more. It's a poor ball. They're just one poor ball to another. Both sides are really, at times, just struggling.
Being the tail of the night.
Meany. Oh, it's a good ball in. Choi comes out. He's got to go now. Someone's got to open up. Petreski. Holds it up nicely. Lovely ball out to Lazaridis. He's got to go now. Vaz. Vaz trying to get around Kolachi. Petreski.
Can't
Smart
turn it
play.
over here.
Petreski gets it back again. Oh, it's a lovely ball in. He's onside, Carter. Offside. Couldn't time his run.
Frustrating to see, and no excuse for it. Last man looking across the field. Got to be aware of your circumstances, Alex.
Absolutely, Joe.
The ball was there to be had.
Yep, on his own. Simeo now. Bit of urgency. Looks like Brunswick Juventus going to make a substitution. Simeo brings it back in. Flicked on. Lazaridis up and under. Watson.
Looks like Barasevic.
Kandari. Oh, Bunas almost got through the big man. Meany. Lovely run here. They get back into position. A cross comes in. It's a dangerous one. Oh, it's a free header just wide. That was inches close there, Joe.
As an escape. As Barasevic looks to come on in pace of Jonathan Bunas.
Bunas eventually comes off. And Stefan Borisevic will come on. He's here, the game changer here. Stefan Borisevic, can he bring it home?
Well, I think he's going to sit deep or maybe switch with Petreski to play a bit more forward, who can deliver a cutting ball. Looks like they're lining up in the opposite direction at the moment, but we'll wait and see how the game settles. But Borisevic certainly can sit deep and clean up in front of the back four.
Ball over the top to Carter. Just a tad too wide. It's going to be 5 minutes of pressure football here from both sides. Boroondara holding on for a well-earned point. Brunswick Juventus will be disappointed. They want the 3 points. Cleared up field. Looking to throw right in front of the bench. Meany flicks it on, still going Meany. Lovely ball down the line. Offside flag is raised.
Into the 88th minute. Scores from around the ground. Melbourne Serbia 2-0 over Essendon Royals in the 89th minute.
Oh, poor ball there from Choi. It gives a chance now for the Eagles. Good block that time from Redmore. Lazaridis stops it right on the line. Hard in the mouth stuff there from Choi. Petreski.
Need to go forward.
Ooh, another dangerous ball here. They go wide. 87 minutes played. Oh, it's a turnover here from Brunswick Juventus. The Eagles go forward now. Ball into the middle of the box. Goes left. That was well wide. And it's going to be a substitution here. Number 12 is Lachlan Nichols. And didn't say who the other number is. So Boroondara now just milking as much time off the clock as they can. Brunswick got to come up with something here. 2 minutes to go before out of time. Choi goes long. Carter the target. Good header there from Stadnicki. Meany. Risevic gets involved. That comes out wide to Hogben. Still going Hogben.
Does some good work and they get a corner, which is exactly what we don't need, is choose away the seconds.
Nervous moments here at CB Smith Reserve now.
There'll be some time on. Just need to stay firm for this corner. Fourth official just parading up and down.
Just got to go forward at every chance they get here.
Need to defend this one first.
Low one. Kandari now just got to go forward. Eventually goes to Vaz. Need a bit of assistance. They hoof it forward. Kandari's got to run. Mikulev chasing hard. Eventually cleared. Will be a throw. Offside flag. So it's
Okay, that may have slipped us. We're not on the right angle to see that, so
Not sure how that was offside when the defender got there first.
Fourth official looks like he's grabbing the board, and there'll be some extra time as he looks at his watch. Hasn't raised it yet. Obviously decided how much it is, but it's not going to tell us just yet. Put it back down.
Simao goes forward, high ball in the air. Watson the target. Be a throw here for Brunswick Juventus deep at left back. Lazaridis quickly takes it to Choi. They just got to go forward now. Watley. Boroondara trying to get numbers behind the ball and not give him any space. Redmore got half an acre in front of him. He can just keep going forward. They're going sideways. I don't know why. Got to go forward. Five minutes of at a time. It will be a throw.
5 minutes it is. It's a case of how much we want it, or how much either team wants it. Boroondara, first time up in the higher league, giving a good account of themselves. Can they hang on? Can Brunswick Juventus take the points?
Cross comes in. Header! Oh, it's wide.
Glancing by Kandari.
They send it upfield, but Redmore gets there first. Faz still going forward. Oh, tried to put a darting ball, but Terence Carter was nowhere near it. They go wide. Kumasaka keeps it in. Just. They go wide again, the Eagles. They look to go towards the corner flag. Cross comes in. Dealt with. Play on is a call. Right. No advantage. Just got to go forward now. 1 minute played, 4 to go.
Last forward.
Lazaridis has got to get there first.
Bit of a handball.
No handball from the referee.
Linesman in good view to see
Ogben. Shot comes in, it's saved. Troy gets rid of it quickly. Lazaridis has got to go forward now. Needs a bit of help. Looks for the line. Vaz, touch in the middle. Meany crashes into him. It's going to be a throw. Another substitution here.
A bit too isolated. It looks like there's a very big gap. Midfield haven't gone up to support. Subsequently, the ball has to be to the feet of the forward, and it's easily cut off. And the rebound goes to them. Lucky to get a throw in.
19-18. Here's Lucas Vaz and Adrian Stankovsky comes on. Can he bring it home, the youngster?
Had a good game.
Or nothing now. Cross comes in. It's a good one. It's overhit in the back now. Just needs to get a shot off here. Too much. Petreski. They go wide again. Another crack at it. Another cross. Too deep. Headed away. Brought down by Lazaridis. Petreski. Handball's the call. You've got to be joking.
Just won't sit. Wouldn't sit the ball, and we take our mind off it, and Boroondara break.
Watson now goes forward. This is dangerous here from the Eagles. Still going Watson. He's just going to run anywhere he can to milk as much time off the clock. They get numbers behind the ball, but they've got to go forward now. Kandari's got to get there.
Only 2 forward, 2 against 4. Midfield hasn't linked up.
Tired legs out there. Lazaridis tried to put a beautiful ball into Carter. Savnicki will get there first. Will he keep it in? He does just, and clears it for the line for a throw. 2 minutes left to go here. I feel like there's just one chance and we could probably get it, Joe.
The longer it's up that end, more possibility of that one chance occurring, but need to be better at our final pass.
Kandari. Redmore.
Time running out.
90 seconds left to go here. Cross into the box. It's a terrible one. Watson comes away with it now, but he gives it straight back down their throat. Another cross now, they go deep. Kalachi heads it away. Poor crossing, some tired legs. You can just feel for him here. There's Hogman now, trying to milk as much time off the clock. Switches it wide to the left-hand side to Kumasaka. Boroondara now just taking as much time off the clock as they can. They send it forward through Stadnicki. Crowd watching this with anticipation. Petreski.
One final push.
1 minute left to go. He's got to go. He's got Mikulev. They chose wide to go that way. Wrong ball here. Mikulev was on his own here and he's screaming at him.
Referee checks his watch.
30 seconds left to go.
Another throw. Simioi goes across.
They've got to go now. It's just got to go in the box and hopefully someone can get on the end of it. They go the long throw. Didn't get the distance. Handball shouts. They get another chance here. Cross comes in. Free header for Carter. Yes! Turns Carter, no! You are kidding me!
And the game's over, just like that.
You are absolutely kidding me. You feel like that was a goal. Terence Carter with a free header.
The keeper's pushed it onto the bar. Don't know whether the ball's crossed the inside of the bar or not, but obviously...
Good save by the keeper.
As Boroondara celebrate.
Well, unfortunately, it ends up 1-1. In the end, Boroondara Eagles game plan worked. They sat back and defended well. We just couldn't break their lines. And in the end, the teams shared the spoils at 1 apiece. We want to thank our stream sponsor, Joe's Quality Corner, Preston Market. Make sure you give them a visit. If it wasn't for them, we could not have brought you this telecast. And also, Cornerstone Pizzeria, 105/107 Harding Street in Coburg. Thank you to them and every other sponsor we had. Well, Joe, in the end, we just couldn't put our chances away. And we can look at it as the glass half full or half empty, but we ended up getting 1-1. Probably not the result we wanted, but in the end, probably we're lucky to get that result.
Plenty to play for still. You're right. We squandered a couple of chances early on in the first half especially, but they'll be happy with the way they pushed the ball around. I've got a feeling that mistakes in this game will probably rate above the average percentage. Both teams culpable of that. But a point shared, Boroondara will be more the happy of the two. And the black and white, much to ponder. Try to get back on level peggings next week. Thank you, Alex.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. Without you guys, we couldn't have done it. We want to thank, as I said, our sponsors, Joe's Quality Corner and also Cornerstone Pizzeria. Without them, we could not have brought you this telecast. On behalf of the team here, myself, Alex Sifkowski, want to thank you all for tuning in. It was a great game of football. In the end, it ended up being 1-1. We'll see you around the grounds and next time here at CB Smith Preserve when the boys in the black and white play home again. Thank you for watching.